What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a minute since I've been around doing anything. Life called up for a while. I had to go to work and blah blah blah, but back home now, so we got to get back into some projects that I need to catch up on. But today we're going to go pick up another bunky car to go do, because I no longer have the Honda. It was sold while I was away at work. So we're getting ready now to load up and go pick up another car so we can start another build, another budget build, see where we go with that. But we've got a 3-hour drive, so let's get onto that. So take some tools and take some fluids just in case. Take some fluids, jack. So just gonna load up right now, some supplies, just in case something happens with this bunky ass car, because she's not in very good condition, but apparently she drives really well, but she's really bunky. So take precautions, take some coolants, take some fluids, extra bottle of oil, jacks, tools, just in case. All right, so I'm gonna load up and get on the road. So we picked up the new car. Want to have a look? Back up here.
Keep right to stay on Tonkin Highway. Continue on State Route 4 for 15 kilometers.
Yeah, okay, Nav. Yeah, ended up paying about $1,500 for this. It's not a bad car at all. Has a little high case, but not too bad. But other than that, she drives really smooth, and there's not really much to do. I need to replace the front bumper, because there's part of it is actually missing. So when we pull up, we go around, we'll have a look at the car. Right now, I think we're going to go pick up some coilovers that I found on Marketplace. So we're going to see if that bloke's home, so we can pick them up before I actually head home, which is a 3.5-hour drive home. So yeah, all right, we'll see you when we get home.
Bye bye.
Alright, it's also next morning. Let's go check this car out. Okay, like I said, it was bucket, so we got some work to do on this. Let's flip this camera around, let's go check this out. So, there it is. Honda Accord. As far as the bodywork seems pretty straight. We do need a new front bumper. Bam! It's gone. Missing. So we have lined up another bumper to pick up for $150. It's a different color, so we'll be painting it black again. Wheels, I have a couple of sets of 18s in the back that we can try out and stick on there. I'll probably source a lot of parts for this, just like we all do on Marketplace. There is a cheap set of max speeding rods, still in the boxes obviously, that we can go get for about $300. We just need to go for another long ass drive to go pick those up. So we got the Accord. The Accord's the new one. We got on books. I think end up coming out pretty badass when we're done. I mean, so we still got that, but now I have to take it back over the pits because it ran out of rego. Lucky we still got all the standard suspension, everything else to chuck back on, so that'll be an easy process. Alright, so I'm gonna move some cars around. I need to get this one out of the way. I'm gonna take the black one around the back and probably start taking stuff out, cleaning it out, and see where I'm at after that. Test some wheels. Definitely gotta paint that, but let's get it around the back. Okay, next morning, squeak, 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 squeak. So we're going to check that out real quick. I guess that's a power steering pump. So, squeaky power steering pump. I'm going to go check some fluids, see where they're at. Maybe it's just the pump itself. Nothing too bad. That's a big squeaky. Just a few things when I was driving home. Actually, not a few, maybe just one. And that was actually when we got home and I pulled up. There's a bit of smoke coming out from underneath the hood. Gonna inspect maybe an oil leak somewhere. Obviously, so we're gonna check this. Look at this. So that wasn't there. And this has residue on it now. So there's a leak that's coming off somewhere. And the smoke obviously was seeping out of here and on the other side. So maybe a leak onto the exhaust. That's what I'm thinking. So if that is, then it's probably a rocket cover leak somewhere. Hang on, just give me a second. So I'm pretty sure the leak will be coming from the rocket cover. So we just get another rocket cover gasket, seal, and chuck that in there. That should seal that off. I think that pump is probably on its way out. So I'm gonna look at that pump. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, does it? I just have to have a look. Other than that, she ran really well on the way home, so don't really have too many problems with the engine itself. So that's what it is right now, and that's where I am. That's the starting platform, and I think I'm just gonna get into cleaning this. Got a few stains, you know, so check this out. Alright, so cleaned it up a bit, got all the dirt out of the insides of everywhere, and the joints, but as far as the interior is all cleaned. And looking shiny. So it's been raining on and off all day, so I've been inside, outside, inside, outside. Outside for about 40 minutes and back inside for a couple of hours and back outside for an hour. It's been like that all day. Won't have to do too much body work and a lot of sand, but it's adding on the roof, so we'll come up here and we'll sand all that back off the boot. On the side. Up here, looks like they've tried to do a job here before. Anyway, it's been raining, but all of that needs sanding and repainting. I'm just gonna clean it down and give her a wash, shampoo the interior, get that all spicked up, and then I'm probably gonna start on the paint. And we'll probably fit some rims to the front and the rear. So yeah, let's get started on that. I went down, picked up some paint, and you know, just some black Rust-Oleum. So we got Rust-Oleum here. You can keep it in a budget. Use Rust-Oleum usually because when it lays down on the surface, instead of getting stripes, it usually fades into the layer, so it's more linear when it's finished and it dries up. So it saves from stripes and tiger stripes and all of that stuff. Then black edge primer, some primer in black, just to make it black and clear. So I'm running the clear through the gun instead of through can. I'm gonna do it that way, just because it was cheaper to buy it like this than it was to buy about, you know, four to 6 cans. So I'm gonna do it through the gun, through the clear coat, and the painting through the Rust-Oleum cans. All right, so I'll get into it. All right, so I actually didn't want to mask up anything. I was getting really lazy, so I decided to come up with a plan to cover stuff for painting. So check this out.
So as you can see, I've gone and stuck a sheet underneath it, overlaid it, and now I'm coming across here, you know, see if I can close up these gaps. You can get under there, you get under there. So I think that'll be all right. I mean, if there is a little overspray, I am going to cut and polish everything else, so really it doesn't matter. Most of it's covered, so just going to get some prep wash on that and wash it down, wait for it to dry, and then we're going to put some primer down. All right, let's go. Alright, so first coat. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and then I'm gonna bust some more coats on, and then we're gonna put some clear on, send it back, go through the process, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna skip all the taping, so I'm gonna skip to the end. When I was painting this, it started showering before I could get the clear coat on, so there's no clear coat on the black just yet. I've still got work to do on the painting of the boot and the bonnet. Then I'm gonna have to sand this back, put another coat on, and then let it sit for a little while before I put the clear coat on. Haven't done the roof yet, so roof still needs to be done, so there's still that to go. And as far as the bonnet, we did get the bonnet painted, but it still doesn't have clear, so we're gonna have to do the process, getting that redone. Right, so if you've seen the car when we picked it up, there's a big gap missing there. We need a bumper, and we have one over here. So while I was at work, someone was able to go pick this up for me. So we got another bumper there. I'm gonna chuck that on real quick and fit it, and then we're gonna get to painting it all. Bumper! That's ugly. Oh well, moving on. So we've got a new bumper on, she fits fine. Woo! Big ass gap's gone. But we still got these rims here, so I'm going to use them. Alright, so those are going to be the wheels we're going to use. Still had them from the other one, so yeah, that's good. We got the whole set there, so all we need is 2 tires on this one and this one, because they are no good. So I think I'll shoot down to the tire shop and get 2 tires fitted soon. Like I said, we need to go get some tires fitted, so I need those 2 fitted with tires. The wall's cracked, so 2 new tires. Going down to the tire shop now to get some tires. Alright guys, so as you've seen, we got a bit done throughout the last day and 2. With the rain coming and going, it wasn't very ideal for even trying to paint, but I tried to put some paint down, but I never got the clear down. So in the next one, I'll probably get the clear on, which will probably be in the next day and 2. And then next following days after that, hopefully the coilovers come in, and we got the brakes come in, ordered the brakes. What else we got? We got some tech to go in there, so Apple CarPlays, screens in, dash cams, blah blah blah. just some upgraded stuff with the interior just to make it more modern. But that's where we are right now. So I'm gonna call it quits right here on that one. So thanks for watching, guys. Checking for the next one. Probably upload the next one in the next couple of days. Hopefully, and we can get all that stuff on. So I'm gonna call it quits there, and I'll be out for this one. And we'll see you all on the next one, all right? Peace.